A Clarksville landmark is at the center of a fight over eminent domain.
We're talking about the famous Colgate clock at the old Colgate Palmolive plant, one of the clocks, one of the largest in the world. And WHAS 11's Jim Stratman, the newest journalist to join the WHAS 11 team, is here now with why the town feels the owners haven't developed the property and they actually want it back, you're finding out.
Yeah, that's right, Doug and Shay. Officials in Clarksville have a vision for how their South Clarksville development is going to look, and the clock on top of the old Colgate building is a key part of that. And after the owners of that building did not accept a $6 million bid for that building, town officials say that they want to take it back to protect their history.
A lot of people think it's all about redevelopment. It's not about redevelopment. It's about protecting a historic piece of Clarksville's history.
A piece of history that Town of Clarksville Communication Director Ken Conklin says is in danger. For years, the old Colgate plant at the intersection of Main and Clark has sat empty, while the city and the current owners, Clark's Landing, discussed how to develop the landmark.
We've given them years to try to come up with a plan that would be reasonable and would work out. It just hasn't happened, and over that time, the building has kind of fallen into disrepair. When we built our new Main Street, and we have a lot of redevelopment going down here in South Clarksville, you know, it was framed with, when you look down the Main Street, you see the historic clock.
The town says they're now turning to a last resort, reclaiming the building through eminent domain.
Nobody ever wants to use eminent domain. It's not just because it was a historic state prison. Colgate plant was big to this community. Think of Ford or UPS in Louisville. That's what the Colgate plant means to people here in Clarksville. They built their lives around this building, so it means a lot to us, and we don't want to see it just fade away.
A lawyer representing Clark's Landing said in a statement that the town doesn't have any legal authority to claim the building if the two sides can't agree on a price. The company is still in the process of appraising the building, but they say that the value of that building is, quote, many times what's been offered to date.
Well, officials from Clarksville say that this will be a long process. They don't expect this to be over for at least another year to 18 months before some sort of resolution is reached.